to give some speeches, some vote of thanks, just to light up the evening. So it's been a good time so far. We also saw some of the track and field events being competed here today. The 100 meters 4x1 final for the women and for the men, and also 4x4. We've got the chairman of the National Sports Commission, Malam Shehu Dike, on the stage ready for his speech.
Thank you very much. I think my DG have said most of the things I was supposed to say, but I have a short speech, I guess. Your Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, here ably represented by our uncommon Senate President, His Excellency Senator Goodwill Akpabio, GCON. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Ogun State, Prince Dapo Abiodun, MFR, CON. Other governors here, honorable ministers, distinguished senators, members of the National Assembly, and all other invited guests. Indeed, our esteemed athletes, coaches, officials, and delegates, our partners in the media and the corporate sector. It is with a full heart of gratitude and a deep sense of national pride that I address you this evening as we mark the formal closing of the 22nd edition of the National Sport Festival, tagged Get to a Games 2024. Permit me to start by conveying on behalf of the entire sports family and the indeed over 200 million passionate sport followers in Nigeria, our utmost respect and sincere gratitude to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for his steadfast support of sports development as a unifying and transformating force in our nation. Under your administration, Mr. President, sports is not merely a recreation. It is a pillar of national development, youth engagement, international diplomacy, and indeed economic empowerment under the Renewed Hope Initiative for Nigerian sports economy. On behalf of the National Sports Commission and the entire Nigerian sporting community, I extend our profound appreciation to His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Ogun State, Prince Dapo Abiodun, and the wonderful people of Ogun State for hosting this festival. Your generosity, warmth, and efficient coordination have made this festival not only successful in its memorable in its spirit, which has resulted in positive outcomes both in sporting terms and in the advancement of economic activities. You provided the best infrastructure and enablers for the games, welcomed our athletes, officials, and guests with open arms, and demonstrated the highest standards of hospitality and organization. Ogun State has indeed raised the bar, and without doubt, these games have now set the benchmark going forward. The past 2 weeks have been a showcase of our national talent, diversity, unity. Athletes from every corner of this great country have competed with passion, dignity, and respect, not just for their state of origin, but for any state of their choice, thereby deepening our collective coexistence and togetherness and one people and one destiny. They have not only broken records, they have broken barriers and built bridges across communities. The Gateway Games have also demonstrated the growing viability of the sports economy in Nigeria. From the surge in local merchandising, hospitality, the influence of private partnerships, Ogun 2024 has clearly shown that sports is indeed a driver of the economic activities. To the main organizing committee, headed by my friend and brother, indeed the DG, Honorable Bukola Alapade, the local organizing committee, volunteers, venue staff, and our partners in the health, transport, and security sectors, we are grateful for the service and sacrifice. To our sponsors and corporate partners and members of the media, we thank you for working this journey with us. We believe in the potentials of Nigerian sports, and your investment in its future are invaluable. As you close this chapter and pass the torch to the next host state, we look ahead with optimism and heightened expectation to the next edition, which will be hosted in Enugu, the Coal City. The National Sports Commission remains resolute in its mission to build a robust, sustainable sports ecosystem, one that develops talent, promotes values, and enhances Nigerian global standards. To the delegates, we wish you safe journey. To the delegations, we wish you safe journey masses back home. May the spirit of unity, excellence, and friendship that this festival has nurtured continue to grow across our nation. In conclusion, I am bold to say that the Gateway Games 2024 has been a huge success across all parameters, exceeding the sporting, socio-cultural, and economic benchmarks. Indeed, it is the best game in recent history, if not, and a clear example of the positive outcomes of the bold reforms envisioned by our dear President. Finally, once again, I thank the Governor for taking this huge task to organize this festival, and we hope the next host will be the best and better than this, and the next host will be better than this. That is what we'll all expect. May God bless our athletes. May God bless Ogun State. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you, and good evening.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you very much.
The words of the chairman of the National Sports Commission, Malam Shehu Diko, appointed the chairman of the commission late last year. Also had the chairmanship of the LMC, responsible for the management of the Nigerian Premier Football League, and was previously a consultant for the Nigerian House of Representatives on Sports Committee. Shehu Diko pretty much very involved when it comes to sports in the country. Well, there's been smiles all around. These athletes have really enjoyed a beautiful time. Well, earlier on pitch side, spoke to some couple of dignitaries, and it's been pass mark all through for Ogun State for giving us what was a spectacle of a festival. It was predicted at the very start that it would be the best the country has ever seen. And indeed, it gave us something to behold. From the turnout of the crowd, from the athletes participating in various sports, from the innovations, we saw demonstration for flag football, we saw for esports, and we also saw the invited junior athletes. One of many initiatives put together for this edition of the 22nd edition of the National Sports Festival. Team Delta State once again will return to home soil as winners, and winning it for the 5th consecutive time. Delta State.
And today, in my darling Ogun, I see history being repeated. I see greatness happening. I see greatness moving. I see Ogun hosting the best of all games.
We are indeed very appreciative to
the whole
all
state have also given your best.
Thank you.
Team Ogun, the pick of the bunch, had to be that football event where the Ogun State contingent competed against Kwara State in that final. Where this very same arena was filled to the brim. The game of football taking center stage. Appreciation to all the sponsors who have put together this beautiful event. The benchmark has been laid. Enugu State will host the next edition of the National Sports Festival. So wait to see what will come out. It will be the 23rd edition, going down in 2026.
A man who
We're still very much here at the MKO Abiola National Stadium. More speeches to come. We're going on a very short commercial break. Don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Life doesn't wait, so why should you? With Blaze, you can buy now and pay later stress-free. You can also get 0% interest on insurance premium financing with free transfers and no-cost bill payments. And smart money management tools, you can save smart and stay ahead. Unlock financial freedom with Blaze by Premium Trust Bank. Premium Trust Bank, together for growth.
Welcome back. The closing ceremony is still ongoing from the main bowl. We've got the governor's speech to come pretty shortly. And some more entertainments to come your way. The lowering of the festival flag, extinguishing of games flame, presentation of festival flag to the next host, release of balloons and rendition of the God Be With You Till We Meet Again, and also some musical performance to light up the atmosphere. I mean, we saw what went down at the opening ceremony, where we saw loud urban choir gave us a beautiful rendition of the national anthem. We saw the iconic Usher also gracing up the opening ceremony stage, and unarguably the best of the Lords, Davido, sending the whole stadium to ecstasy when he was brought in to perform some of his hit singles. So keep it locked. Still got some musical performance to come your way here today. Well, talking about past winners of the National Sports Festival, like I mentioned earlier, Team Delta State running out winners in the 2012 edition, 2018 edition, 2021 edition in Edo State, 2022 edition where they hosted and won, and now they will win again far away in the southwest. Now Team Bayelsa giving it a good fight. Had a brief chat with the head of delegation for the Bayelsa State contingent here, and he spoke with so much confidence, so much optimism that Bayelsa will do all they can to topple the dominance of Delta State as far as the festival is concerned. So it is one we want to keep an eye on. It is one we want to keep our fingers crossed. We've been talking about Delta State's winning the festival. Just to take you through what the medal table looks like. A total of 271 medals for Team Delta just before the events today. Well, just before I take you through the medal table, we saw some races went down the early hours of today. It was the 4x100 meters final for the men. It was another keenly competed race amongst these states. Akwara State, Bayelsa State, River State, Edo State, the invited junior athletes, Team Lagos, Team Akwa Ibom, and Team Edo State all competed for the 4x100 meters final. And it was skillfully contested. Had the fans up on their feet from start to finish.
From New York to Australia, K1.
And it was done in a time of 39 seconds.
Talking about the 4 divisions.
We'll cue that celebrations. Team Edo State running out winners. Chidera Ezeako, Igube, thank God, Emmanuel Olawumi, and Enoch Adegoke, the forerunners who competed in this 4x100 meters men's final for Team Edo, clinching gold on the final day and this closing ceremony. Just to add to their medal rankings today, and a second look at the start of this race. Well, Team Edo, they've really done well, beginning from the heats in track and field, going toe-to-toe with Team Delta. But this time in the 4x100 meters, they wouldn't let go. They showed their tenacity to compete. And in the end of the day, they went in to clinch gold. Well, look at that race. The baton now being exchanged, headed into the final 100 meters. And look at that lead. Enoch Adegoke running the final lap for Team Edo, maintaining the lead for Edo State. Chidera Izako, another fantastic 100-meter runner for Team Edo, also in the mix. And there's the official results. They did it in a time of 39 seconds. Team Edo will be your gold medalist. Now Team Delta, as expected, will finish second in a time of 40 seconds. And Team Lagos, in a time of 40.51 seconds, will finish as your bronze medalist. The invited junior athletes give it a good fight, but not just enough to topple the favourites heading into the race on paper, Team Edo and Team Delta State. 4x100 meters men's final. So these are the kind of races the track and field lovers at home watching were keenly expected to see and to witness. More so when you're live in these very stadiums to enjoy the action. Very sure those who were here for the football event wouldn't forget that day in a hurry. A 5-goal thriller dished out by Team Ogun and Team Kwara. Not forgetting the women's final we saw earlier in the day. Team Delta up against the Flamingos, who competed as the invited junior athletes. That game taking us all the way down to penalty shootout. A game which the governor, His Excellency Prince Dapo Abiodun, enjoyed from start to finish. And he is very much here today for this closing ceremony. Well, so many great names have come out from this state, from the gateway state, Ogun State.
The #1 citizen of our state, a man that epitomizes.
The likes of Wole Soyinka.
A man that's transformed.
Known for his philanthropy.
A man that has shown that greatness resides in all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
Well, we've seen the rendition of the festival team song. We've seen the gateway performance. We've seen athletic relays go down. And now it's time for us to hear from the governor of the whole state, Ogun State, His Excellency Prince Dapo Abiodun, who coincidentally celebrated his birthday today. And what a day it must have been for His Excellency Prince Dapo Abiodun. Such a lively figure. Just the thumbs up before he could walk down the aisle, getting to step on the closing ceremony stage. You need to see how he was so joyous in that VIP area when Team Ogun were scoring goals upon goals in that men's final for the football event. Tells you how much he is of a sports lover. His Excellency Prince Dapo Abiodun now on the podium, ready to give us his speech.
Games ever, heavyweight champion of sports in Nigeria. I present to you the governor of Ogun State, Prince
Thank you very much. MCs being a pastor. Your Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, GCFR, the Commander-in-Chief of the Nigerian Armed Forces, who today is ably represented by a man of uncommon passion, a man of uncommon leadership, a man of uncommon strength, resolve, uncommon loyalty to the Nigerian spirit. His Excellency, most distinguished former Minister of the Federal Republic, Senator Godswill Akpabio, the Grand Commander of the Order of the Niger. Permit me to appreciate all my colleagues who are not able to be here with us today because today is also the second year of our second term in office. But let me particularly appreciate His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Bayelsa State, distinguished Senator Doye Diri, His Excellency and my daddy, the former Executive Governor of Ogun State, Aremo Olusegun Oshoba, CON, Her Excellency, the First Lady and my wife, Her Excellency, my Deputy Governor, Engineer Noemot Salakoyedele. Let me, at this point, appreciate the Executive Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, who today is ably represented by his Deputy Governor, Dr. Olufemi Hamzat. I also would like to appreciate and recognize my brother, the Executive Governor of Osun State, Dr. Ademola Jackson Adeleke, ably represented today by his Deputy Governor, Prince Kola Adeusi, the Speaker of the Ogun State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Oludaisi Elemide, the Chairman of the National Sports Commission, the man who, under his watch, we have repositioned the Nigerian Sports Festival, Honorable Shehu Diko. Let me at this point in time appreciate one of my own, the former Commissioner of Sports of Ogun State. I was surprised when the Governor of Bayelsa was sharing with me the fact that when he was Commissioner for Sports in Bayelsa, this man was also the Honorable Commissioner for Sports in Ogun State. Today, the Almighty God has found him worthy of elevation, and he stands as the Director General of the National Sports Commission, Honorable Bukola Olokpade. I want to thank you for bringing this festival to Ogun State. I want to thank you for working hand in glove with all of us to ensure that this festival is indeed one of world's class. All members of the National Assembly here present, we have here distinguished senators, members, House of Representatives. Permit me to use the leader of the Senate, Senator Bamidele Okwemi, as a point of courtesy to all serving and former members of the National Assembly. The Secretary of State Government of Ogun State, Mr. Tokunbo Talabi, the Head of Service, Mr. Kehinde Onosoya, my Chief of Staff, Dr. Oluwatoyin Taiwo, all former governors here present, permit me to use our own Navy Captain, Rashid Raji, as a point of courtesy to all the former governors of Ogun State. All former deputy governors here present, using Prince Segun Adeshagun as a point of courtesy to all of you. All erstwhile speakers, using Titi Oseni as a point of courtesy. All members of the Ogun State Executive Council, using the Honorable Commissioner of Sports as a point of courtesy. All members of the Ogun State House of Assembly here present. All sports commissioners from all other states here present. All our eminent and distinguished sponsors, using our lead sponsor, Premium Trust, as a point of reference. Members of the body of permanent secretaries, all our service chiefs, all local government council chairmen, all our royal highnesses, royal majesties. Permit to appreciate all our paramount rulers, using His Royal Majesty, Oba Dr. Kehinde Olugbele, the Olu and paramount ruler of Yoruba land, the chairman of the Ogun State Council of Obas, as a point of courtesy to all our royal majesties, namely the Alake of Egbaland, Oba Dr. Aderotun Aremu Gbadebo, the Akaribu of Remoland, Oba Dr. Babatunde Adewale Ajayi, and of course the Awujale of Ijabiland. All retired heads of service here present, all members of the Governor's Elders Advisory Council, all athletes that have come from the 36 states and FCT, all other eminent and distinguished guests that are here present, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. It is with indeed gratitude, profound humility, and a strong sense of pride that I stand before you today to deliver this address as we officially bring to a close the 22nd edition of the National Sports Festival, tagged Gateway Games 2024. For the past 2 weeks, our dear state has had the distinct honor and privilege of hosting Nigeria's largest and most unifying sporting event. In these unforgettable days, we have opened our gates wide to welcome the very best of our country. Athletes, coaches, administrators, officials, supporters, and families from every state and region, even from other countries. You all came not only to compete, but also to connect, to collaborate, and to celebrate the richness of our nation's diversity. In the words of an African proverb, a single bracelet does not jingle. It is our coming together, our collective energy, effort, and enthusiasm that has made this festival a resounding triumph. Today, for me personally, is more than just the closing of a festival. It marks a triple milestone of deep personal and professional significance. My 65th birthday, the 6th anniversary of administration stewardship of Ogun State, and the closing ceremony of this very spectacular National Sports Festival. I want to thank the Almighty God for His grace, His guidance, and for the opportunity to serve our people with unwavering commitment to progress and to purpose. Let me begin by offering our profound and heartfelt appreciation to the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for his steadfast support for youth and sports development across our nation. Mr. President, your leadership continues to be a source of inspiration and direction to us all. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way, said John C. Maxwell. You have not only shown the way, Mr. President, you are building a future anchored on renewed hope, purposeful governance, and inclusive growth. We are deeply honored by the presence of the President of the Senate, His Excellency, Senator Godswill Akpabio, GCON, and all other eminent and distinguished members of the National Assembly and the federal delegation. Your presence today reaffirms the unity and collaborative federalism that underpins our national strength and stability. I also wish to express our sincere gratitude to the Federal Ministry of Youth Development, as well as also the National Sports Commission, chaired by Malam Shehu Diko, and so capably led by its Director General, our own Chief Bukola Olopade. Your confidence in Ogun State, your tireless support, and your strategic collaboration have been instrumental in delivering this world-class edition of the Games. I must extend my special appreciation to our Grand Sports Ambassador, Chief Segun Odegbami, to the main and local organizing committee, my indefatigable team within the state government, our committed volunteers, generous sponsors, especially our lead sponsor, Premium Trust Bank, and our medical team, media partners, hospitality workers, local businesses, and indeed, every Ogun State citizen who contributed to this moment. I offer my deepest thanks. Like they say, it takes a village. And in our own case, it has taken an entire state, united in purpose, to deliver an experience that our nation will not forget in a hurry. To our athletes, our valiant young men and women, the shining stars of this festival, whether you depart with medals hanging from your necks, or you simply, with the pride of your participation, you are all champions. You have not only competed, you have inspired. You have embodied the true essence of sports, where excellence meets honor and discipline meets grace. I've seen records broken, hands extended across rival lines, and moments of mutual respect shared even in the face of defeat. As the great Muhammad Ali once said, and I quote, "Champions aren't made in gyms. They are made from something deep inside, a desire, a dream, a vision. You have all shown us what vision looks like in motion." Let me reflect broadly on what this festival represents. Beyond the thrill of competition, the Gateway Games has served as a powerful engine for local economic revitalization, infrastructure enhancement, community engagement, and of course, statewide pride. Markets have boomed, tourism has flourished, and our youth have been inspired. This is the multiplier effect of sports when done right. As Franklin D. Roosevelt wisely said, "A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor." These games challenged us, yes, it did, but it also sharpened us, elevated us, and reminded us that even in adversity, the spirit of Ogun remains unbroken. As we now draw the curtain on this historic edition of the National Sports Festival, it has been a celebration of the unity of Nigeria and celebration of competition. I urge us all to carry forward the enduring values this event has championed. The value of unity in diversity, the strength of teamwork, the discipline of excellence, the spirit of service to something greater than oneself. These are the building blocks of a truly great nation. To all our cherished guests and delegates, I extend my warmest wishes for safe and peaceful travels back to your respective states and communities. May the hospitality of Ogun remain with you, and may the friendships and memories forged here be lasting ones. Let us all go forward with renewed hope and a shared resolve to build a Nigeria where every talent is nurtured, every dream is valid, and every citizen is empowered to contribute to a brighter and stronger tomorrow. I thank you all for listening to me. God bless Ogun State. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn.
Your Excellency, you cannot leave us. You cannot leave us. You have watered us, so you have to be watered.
Yes, indeed.
I would like to invite the entire ESCO for their surprise for the governor. The state ESCO as a surprise for the governor.
Please come forward, State Executive Council members. Let us unveil your surprise.
His Excellency Prince Dr. Abeokuta. Officially the birthday boy today. Prince Dr. Abeokuta. Whilst we're hearing that there would be a surprise by the ESCOs.
Mr. Governor, you have watered us. You have been there for us.
The 65th birthday of His Excellency Prince Dr. Abeokuta, and rightfully so, it would be celebrated. No better way to celebrate, no better way than on the grand closing ceremony of the National Sports Festival hosted in your state. Earlier today, there was a gathering at the Cathedral Church of St. Peter in Abeokuta to give thanks to God as he marked his 65th birthday.
Officials, cherished guests, and fellow Nigerians.
Released a statement earlier today on his official Twitter handle. And now it's time for the official surprise of the ESCOs for the governor on his 65th birthday.
At the behest of our governor and of the state, His Excellency Prince Dr. Abeokuta, and I regard his request as a great honor. I perform this task not only as a former head of state, but also as a very happy and proud son of Ogun State. I was physically with you here during the colorful, glorious, and inspiring opening ceremony 2 weeks ago. And what a spectacle. I watched some of the events in the comfort of my room. Indeed, Gateway Games Ogun 2024 has been more than a festival of sports. It has been a triumph of unity, display of talents, and show of national unity. Over these past 2 weeks, we have watched Nigeria's sons and daughters drawn from every region and creed compete not just for medals, but for honor, to make friends, and for indicating unyielding hope of a strong and united country. To our governor, His Excellency Prince Abeokuta, once again, I offer my deepest and greatest personal appreciation. Your leadership, commitment, and unwavering dedication have delivered not just a festival, but also a legacy. You have shown the world the strength, capacity, and hospitality of Ogun State. This was a world class of an event in every measure, and you have raised the standard for all to follow in future. To the 36 states of the Federation, the Federal Capital, and the invited junior team, 38 teams altogether, I salute your courage and sportsmanship. Your participation has reminded us that in every young Nigerian lies capacity for greatness and ability to excel. As you go home, please keep the memories and remember that you are all champions, not only in sports, but of unity, diligence, resilience, and national pride. To the National Sports Commission, the main organizing committee, the local organizing committees, our partners, and the thousands of volunteers who gave their time and talent to bring the dream to a reality. Thank you all. You have not only organized a festival, you have also provided for us proud and exciting moments in our national life and a firm foundation for the future. As someone who has walked the lanes of leadership and who has also believed in Nigeria's boundless potential, I urge all of you not to let the flame kindled here in Ogun State go dim. Let it burn in our schools, our communities, our institutions, and in every young heart, determined to contribute to the Nigeria that we must build. A glorious land flowing with milk and honey for the good of all. And now, as we bid farewell, I wish each of you a safe journey back home to your states, cities, and places of abode. May you travel in peace and return home telling the story of Gateway Games in Ogun State. May the flame we lit here continue to shine across the land. May Nigeria remain strong and become prosperous. May our unity endure. May our youth remain inspired and empowered. And may all our efforts be to build the Nigeria we must have, lead to success. Goodbye, a daily lion.
Thank you, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we'll cut the birthday cake. Him. Distinguished Senate President, you will help supervise the cutting of the cake.
Beautiful speech there from the former head of state, Olusegun Obasanjo, on the 65th birthday of the current governor of Ogun State, His Excellency Prince Dapo Abiodun.
It is now time for us to cut the cake to mark the birthday, the 65th birthday of a great leader, a great achiever, a trailblazer, a vivacious gentleman, a man, a true fellow, in the person of Dapo Abiodun, CON.
Make some noise for the birthday boy!
I will tell you to extend your hand,
Mr. Governor,
and touch the cake with your dear wife. And all of us who are here, Chairman of NSC, Director General, the Senate leader, distinguished governors, and former governors, our own Baba or Shoba, our mentor, the head of service, the Speaker of the House, the Deputy Governor, the First Lady of the State, all dignitaries here, wherever you are, Mr. Speaker, just extend your hand. I'm doing same, and I'll just pronounce 3 letters, and then we will cut the cake. Give me a G. Yeah. Give me an O. Yeah. Give me a D. Yeah. And let's pronounce together, God.
thank you, thank you. Please, Senator.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
The number 3 man in the country.
Thank you.
Senate President.
The Senate President
He
will hold on.
his speech
Thank you.
after this cutting of the cake.
Thank you. Thank you. The Senate President will be delivering a speech on behalf of the President. We want
Please make way for the Senate President.
So celebrations still in the air for His Excellency Prince Dapo Abiodun on his 65th birthday. And what a way to celebrate on the closing ceremony of the 22nd edition of the National Sports Festival. Well, the Senate President of the country, one of a handful of dignitaries here today for this closing ceremony. Chief Gospel Apabio, leading the celebrations there for Prince Dapo Abiodun. But it's looking like we've got some more speech to come your way. Send one from the governor of the state. We'll be listening to another rather from the Senate President.
Let's wheel the cake away.
We're under the floodlights. Still the closing
Please, let's
Gateway
wheel
Games
the
2024.
away and leave the aisle.
Here at the Gateway State, Ogun State.
President's speech.
Thank you very much. And now, Yayi!
Distinguished Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, representing Ogun West Senatorial District,
The Special Advisor to the President on Grassroots Sports, Honorable Adeika Adeboye. God bless you.
Zulu Authority.
All National Assembly members should come and stand with the Speaker, with the Honorable Senate President.
Yes, indeed, all senators here present. Senator Solomon Olamileko Adiola, also known as Yayi, representing Ogun West, please come forward and stand with the Senate President. Honorable Goiga Nasir Isiaka, who is also here. Honorable Abiodun Isiaka Kilade.
Ladies and gentlemen,
all members of the National
permit me
Assembly,
to welcome to the microphone a man of uncommon transformation, a lover of sports, the man who gave Nigeria the best stadium in Africa, Senate President of the most populous black nation on the face of the earth. Ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency, most distinguished Senator, Goswill Obot I'm Akpabio.
Well, I'm happy to enter the ring
of Ogun State. Time to hear from the Senate President of the country, Chief Goswill Obot Akpabio, for his own speech.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Ogun State, the performing Governor of Ogun State, the sports-loving Governor of Ogun State, the nation-building Governor of Ogun State. I salute Dr. Abiodun, CON. I salute your dear wife. I salute your Deputy Governor. I salute your Speaker. And I'm here with a galaxy of stars from the National Assembly, all lined up, together with the leader of the Senate, Opeyemi Bamidele, even the chair of appropriation, Olamileko, is also here. Former senators are with me. One of them is looking, Senator Boacha from Taraba State. My mentor and my leader, though a former governor of Ogun State, but Chief Olusegun Oshoba remains a mentor to many Nigerians. We are very proud of you. May God continue to keep you. Your Excellency, you know, this is almost like an after-dinner speech, so it's not going to be long. But on behalf of Mr. President, President Tinubu, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who loves the Nigerian youth, who is very determined to change things for the nation and then secure the future of our generations yet unborn. I must say that what I've seen today and what has happened in the last 2 weeks in Ogun State is a question of carrying out the manifesto of the All Progressives Congress and simply renewing the hope of Nigerians in sports, simply renewing the unity of Nigeria through sports, simply renewing the friendship and the oneness of this nation. You have justified why the National Assembly had to go back to our own national anthem as one of our achievements in the last 2 years. That though tribes and tongues may differ, in sports we stand. In sports we stand. Your Excellency, the organization has been perfect. I was asking you, how did you accommodate them? And you said that the University of Babcock University graciously evacuated the campus for over 10,000 athletes to come. And that you stayed there together, ate together, played together, and competed together. Even those that lost congratulated those that won. So I want to thank the university community in Backup. I want to thank you for that sense of bringing Nigerians together, irrespective of tribe, irrespective of ethnicity, irrespective of language, irrespective of our own religious differences. This is the way Nigeria should be, and you have made it so. Congratulations, sir. At 65, we look forward to celebrating you at 70. We look forward to celebrating you at 75. We look forward to celebrating you at 80. We look forward to celebrating you at 87. I said 87, I jumped 85 because Chief Oshoba will soon celebrate 87th birthday. And I want you to be older than him. But you can't be older than him until he advances. So he has to go ahead. You said 110 years you have kept for him. Yes, sir. And for you, you said after 110 you will not be there again. So I don't know, but I can tell you that for what you are doing for this nation, we are very proud of you. All the governors in Nigeria, their hearts are here. So I want to salute Due Diri, the governor of Bayelsa State, who completed his second term, the last 2 years of his second term celebration in Bayelsa today, and rushed to be here. He was here in person. He went to go and thank his stars from Bayelsa State. He actually was very sure that he was going to beat Ogun State. But the records I have here, I don't know whether he will succeed. From what I have here, the games are not yet totally over, but we have 329 medals for Delta State. And out of that, Delta has already won 122 gold medals. And what counts most is always gold. So I think with this kind of lead, Bayelsa has 91 gold, and then Ogun State has 90. And yet tennis is going on, and then we are going to do the relay, and I think one or two other sports. So we are still crossing our fingers and hoping that your efforts will yield fruit, that you may take second in this competition. But you know, Niger Delta, we don't take last. We don't take last. So that's why I want to say congratulations to Delta. And on behalf of the President, as I rise to declare this remarkable edition of the Nigerian National Sports Festival closed, I do so not merely as a formality, but as a celebration of unity. As a celebration of unity, a celebration of strength, a celebration of the can-do spirit of the Nigerian, and the sublime beauty of competition that we see all over the world. I have come to celebrate those who won medals, to celebrate those who won hearts, and those who may not have won anything today, but are already on the path to winning tomorrow from the experiences garnered here in this ceremony. Let me say this without reservation. Every single participant in this festival is a winner, because you first won in your state, and you earn your right to come and join your compatriots in Ogun State. You came here as a winner, and therefore you remain a winner. So I say congratulations to all. Let me extend my deep appreciation once again to the National Sports Commission, the Director General, as well as the Chairman, and also to the entire sporting world in Nigeria for a vibrant and flawless festival. I believe strongly that yes, indeed, Nigeria is committed to the future of the Nigerian sports and the Nigerian child. Every sprint and every cheer that echoed across this festival, to the whole state, I offer gratitude and admiration. You provided an ambience, a proper ambience, a secure and welcoming environment for this great conveyance of talents. Your hospitality has been the backdrop of the greatness of this event. My dear ladies and gentlemen, my faith in sports is not mere rhetorics. I stand, as a matter of fact, a record holder. I hold record. You want to know the record? As the then governor of Akwa Ibom said, between 2007 and 2015, I conceived and built the best international stadium in the whole of Africa. And today it is called Godswill Akpabio International Stadium, a structure that has been held globally as a model of sports architecture and ambition. That edifice was not just concrete and steel. It was a testament of the belief in what sports can do for a people and a nation. Sports is no longer a pastime. It is an economic force, an instrument of unity and national integration. As of 2023, the global sports industry was valued at approximately $484.9 billion US, with projection of growth into $507.69 billion by 2025. It now accounts for about 2% of the world's gross domestic product. I must tell you that this underscores its profound role as a driver of economic activity, job creation, tourism, health, and national pride. Yet in Africa, the contribution of sports to the GDP stands at a modest 0.5%. This reveals a growth gap, and an opportunity is there for all to embrace. It is a call to action for governments, for schools, for private investors, and corporate organizations to recognize sports not just as a leisure, but as they should leverage on it for national development. Let us ensure that every school in Nigeria, from primary school to the universities, integrate sports into their curriculum with facilities and structured programs. Let us offer athletes scholarships because of their outstanding talents. Let's develop the talent, just as is done in other climes in the world. Let our corporate institutions invest in sports, invest in clubs, invest in leagues, invest in building academies, and of course, also invest in tournaments, not as charity, but as strategic partnership towards economic revampment of this nation. To our sportsmen and women, I say this: sport is not just a game. It is a window to greatness, a path paved with discipline, dedication, and the power to inspire generations. Let me share a very small story with you. It will be very short. Once upon a time, we had a young man in Rosario, in Argentina. There was a young boy, a very small, shy boy, brimming with raw football talent, almost a genius, but he was just 10 years old. He was diagnosed with a growth hormone deficiency. He couldn't grow much. His local club adored his talent, but could not afford to pull him on. His family began to seek help from everywhere, and they sought help abroad. In the year 2000, they found their way to FC Barcelona, where a youth coach saw something rare in the boy. The decision to sign him on was met with hesitation. He was too small. It was too foreign. It was too risky. But one man, Coach Carlos Rezar, he believed in the boy. So determined, he went ahead to offer the boy a contract. But he did not do so on official letterheaded paper. He did so on a very humble napkin. He used a napkin to do so. And that is how one of the greatest footballers of the world was signed. And his name was Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. He turned out to become a winner of 8 Ballon d'Ors. And he turned out to become a football world icon. That is because somebody believed in him. So the moral of my story is that today, the entire world, the nation is watching you. Somebody must believe in somebody to raise that person up. Your Excellency, from what we have seen today, I believe strongly that somebody will be raised up. If you are a sportsman, if you competed in this event, turn to somebody and said, I'm going to be discovered. Just say, I'm going to be discovered. Just like Mercy, it is now your turn to be discovered. Ogun State has discovered you. So I've just discovered one person, and that is the Senate leader. He's a great footballer. So let me say that because somewhere out there in Nigeria, we have many Mercies, but they are yet to be discovered. Look at the environment, that Abeokuta and the good people of Ogun State. I thank you, because with this event now that we are closing today, many Mercies are born in Nigeria. To the champions, congratulations. To the hopefuls, keep training. To Nigeria, your greatness is only beginning as Mr. President renews your hope in sports administration. I hereby, on behalf of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the good people of Ogun State, the sports-loving state, the gateway state, the state that is turning out to be a wonder amongst the states in Nigeria, I declare this event, the 22nd edition of the Nigerian National Sports Festival, officially closed to the glory of God. I thank you all.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we do three things simultaneously. We will lower the flags, we will extinguish the lights of the games, and we present the flag for the next hosting states. Ladies and gentlemen,
hello.
Let's lower the flags.
Hello, Ogun State. Hello.
Kulu.
As the host governor of the 22nd National Sports Festival, the world-class National Sports Festival, the best sports festival ever held in the history of Nigeria, I have the singular honor and privilege to hand over the flag for the next National Sports Festival to the people and government of Enugu State. I wish you well.
Now we'll extinguish the fire. We will lower the flag, and I will hand you over to the man who took Fuji music from the back streets to international waters.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is not the Olori Omoba of Lagos.
No.
He's not the Olori Omoba of Nigeria alone.
Of hospitality.
No. He's the Olori Omoba of the universe.
This is Coal City, where the past meets the present and where greatness is always within reach. Long before the bright lights and roaring stadiums, Enugu was a city carved from the
wish
in 1909,
the people and
the land of hospitality, strength, and history. This is Coal City, where the past meets the present and where greatness is always within reach. Long before the bright lights and roaring stadiums, Enugu was a city carved from the earth. In 1909, coal was discovered in this rugged land, and from that moment on, Enugu became the fuel of a growing nation, lighting industries, powering locomotives, and building dreams. Today, Enugu is more than coal. It is culture, it is creativity, it is resilience. High life music in the heart of Owerri, to the iconic Nsukka arts movement that inspired the world. Enugu has always been a land of visionaries, of trailblazers, of champions. And now, Enugu prepares to welcome a new generation of champions. In 2026, the National Sports Festival comes home to a city that knows what it means to dig deep, to rise above, and to push forward. With world-class facilities, a passionate people, and a spirit of excellence, Enugu is ready to host the biggest celebration of sports in Nigeria's history.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, it's K1, the ultimate.
Well, what are the festivities and celebrations?
The legend, ladies and gentlemen.
K1, the ultimate. Such a renowned musical performer here to grace the stage. Team Delta State officially your winner.
Can we open the mic for K1 the ultimate, please? Open the sound for K1 the ultimate.
Delta State showing their dominance as far as these games are concerned. Your official medal table, a total of 271 medals for Team Delta State, 109 gold, 75 silver, and 87 bronze. Team Bayelsa in second, 80 gold, 54 silver, and 59 bronze, totaling 193 medals. And the whole state Team Ogun in third, 69 gold medals, 56 silver medals, and 62 bronze medal. Well, in the other half of the medal table, we've also got Team Akwa Ibom with a total of 34 medals, Team Plateau 43 medals, Team Kano on 25 medals. Well, these teams, they've given their all, they've competed. A shout out to the invited junior athletes who picked up a total of 18 medals with just 2 gold medals. And the bottom 5, Jigawa State with a total of 6 medals, no gold, while the bottom 5 failing to pick gold medal. Anambra State with a total of 3 medals, Sokoto State with just 2 medals, Taraba and KB State with 1 medals each respectively. That is how the official medal table of the 22nd edition of the National Sports Festival is right here for these games. K1 the ultimate on the stage, here to grace the Ogun State faithfuls. Enjoy this performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, is in our midst K1 the ultimate, once in a lifetime superstar.
Athletes, to the coaches, to the fans and the dreamers, welcome. No, this is more than a festival. It's a gathering of Nigeria's finest, from the creeks of the Niger Delta to the savannas of the north. From the bustling streets of Lagos to scenic hills of Enugu, we welcome you with open arms. Feel our rhythm. Share in our stories. In 2026, the heart of Nigerian sports will beat from one place, Enugu. The coal city is ready. Are you?
Okechi Coal City mara ịba akụkọ ihe ụrịba ama mere n'oge gara aga, omenala ya na okike bịakọtara ọnụ site n'ugwu ụdị ruo n'okwute na-agba mmiri n'ọkụ. Enugu bụ ọmarịcha ihe eserese okike ji aka ya si.
And what a beautiful way to wrap up things. Wasiu Ayinde, popularly known as K1 the Ultimate, here to thrill the audience. Born in Nijabode, here in Ogun State, pretty much a son of the soil. Enjoy.
2024-25. Ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí ó ti yege o, ó ti yege. Irọ́ ni pẹpẹ ń pa o, àjà ló lẹ́rù. Irọ́ ni pẹpẹ ń pa. Mo tún fàkókò yìí kíyẹ fún tọjọ́ bí. Happy birthday to you. Wàá ṣọpọdún láyé. Nínú ọlá ńlá, pẹ̀lú àlàáfíà òkú oríire. National Sport Festival, Governor Ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn, Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún ṣe dáadáa o. Festival 2025. Ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn. Ọmọ Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún. Congratulations, mo kí ẹ kú oríire. Ọmọ Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún. National Festival of Sport in Nigeria. Local President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, distinguished Senator, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Aki. Moki Deputy Governor, Ogun State of Nigeria. To me, Salakoye Dele, working representative, Governor Tikwileko, Deputy Governor, Obafemi Amsat, Womaduko Diri Moki leader, former governor, Ogun State, Nigeria, Ademosha Mwashaba, Baba Wekwat Woti, Pelu Bobo Gomino. Chairman, National Sport Festival, Sport Commission, OKDG, Bukola Malabade, Etishele Yomabala Omi Etiyeke, Kabute Rokuro, National Sport Festival, Tashini Bileuku, Dàpọ̀ Abíọ́dún ṣe dáadáa o. Team Abuja, Team Bayelsa, Team Imo, Team Nasarawa, Team Enugu Congress, Team Kogi, Team Gombe, Team Yola, Team Ebonyi, Team Adamawa, Team Rivers, Team Plateau, Team Kebbi, Team Abia, Pelu Benue, Team Katsina, Team Jigawa, Team Sokoto.
Oh, beautiful scenes all over. K1 the Ultimate. So much love here in Ogun State. Born and raised in Ijebu-Ode here in Ogun State. Just thrilling the atmosphere, thrilling the audience with some beautiful renditions of some of these hit tracks and hit singles. Well, it's been a wonderful and eventful days here at the MKO Abiola National Stadium from the very start till the very end. Gateway Games 2024 has indeed lived up to every expectations, much to the delights of every indigene of the states. They've had fun from day one across different sports, from the Alake Sports Center down here to the MKO Abiola National Stadium, to Remo Star Stadium in Ikenne, to Baptist High School, and also in Shagamu, where we've seen games go down across various centers. Well, with that, we've come to the end of the 22nd edition of the National Sports Festival. It's been fun all through. I've enjoyed bringing you these games on commentaries alongside my co-commentator, Azubike Onicha. A beautiful festival all around. See you in the next edition in Enugu in 2026. But from myself and from Azubike Onicha, it's bye for now. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Life doesn't wait, so why should you? With Blaze, you can buy now and pay later stress-free. You can also get 0% interest on insurance premium financing with free transfers and no-cost bill payments. And smart money management tools, you can save smart and stay ahead. Unlock financial freedom with Blaze by Premium Trust Bank. Premium Trust Bank, together for growth.